Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on Altium Develop series. So in the previous video we have seen and have a tour on Altium Develop and see that what is Altium Develop and how can we utilize it effectively and what are the different options available on Workspace. So in this video, we will be creating a team workspace in Altium Develop for Arduino Uno. So let's get started. So as you can see, here is the first view of Altium Develop design portal, and here are all your sample projects lie and whatever you designed and whatever your project is which you have designed in your Altium Designer Develop software installed in your PC or laptop, which you have saved in your workspace. So as you can see, I have this workspace with the name Curious Engineer. So before adding or creating a team workspace, while creating the team workspace, you should have a specific name of the workspace, which will be the identifier for your workspace. So everyone who comes to your workspace should know for what purpose the workspace is used for. So that's why I changed the name of this workspace from Curious Engineer to Arduino Uno Team. So once you go back and we'll see the workspace name got changed from Curious Engineer to Arduino Uno Team. So let's go back to your uh, front page and go to the projects option, and here you can see different projects are over there. You can just simply double click on any project and open in the second window, and all your schematic sheet of the project gets open, and you can also open in your Altium Designer Develop software. But once you can face this type of problem that there is no authoring seat available. So just go to the admin option and go into the usage and billing, uh, and release the person who is added into the workspace once, and then add a add that person again. So just click on this cross button and just click the release. Then that person get released, that user gets released, and also log out from this Altium Designer Develop software and log in back. Then you will see the issue code resolve. The issue will resolve. So let's click on the window button and search for Altium Designer Develop software and open it again, and then log in through your account which you have in your Altium 365. Then you will see that option, the issue you are getting, that no authoring spot available, will resolve. So now it's open, and here on the top right you can see that it is written over here not signed in. So because we are not signed in, so you have to click and signed in. So another thing which you can notice is you just change the workspace name, but in the Altium Design and Develop software the name is not changed yet. So maybe it is taking some time because we are not signed in. I think that can be an issue. So we have to just sign in, and then we will see that the workspace name, the updated workspace name will also can be seen over here. So let's go back to the workspace and click on the new button and create a project by clicking on create new project option. And notice one more thing, that the project name should be like that. So if someone see the name, then he should know, he should come to know that for what purpose this project is for. So I have uh, given the name to Arduino Uno because this project is the design of the Arduino Uno. So just you can also go to the advanced option over here and click on the create button. Then that project you can see is also created. Because we are not signed in, we cannot open that project directly. So to open the project in the Altium Designer Develop software, we must have to be logged in to Altium 365 account. So credentials. So I have opened this project and you can see there is nothing added over here. Just click on open project in Altium Designer and open the project in the Altium Designer to add the sheets inside it. So it will take some time to open the project in the Altium Designer Develop. So now go back to the Altium Designer Develop and add the sheets over here by clicking on the right click and add new sheet, schematic sheet, and then save it to the server. Then you will see that schematic sheet will also be added to your workspace. I have added one sheet with the name sheet.schematics.doc, SCHDOC, and added the PCB doc with the name PCB1.PCB.doc, and click on save it to the server. But before saving it to the server, you have to save it in your PC or laptop. Then it will push the changes to the workspace. Click on OK, and now all the changes will be saved into the workspace. Just go back to the workspace and just reload the page, and you will see that the schematic sheets will be added. So now it is reloaded and you can see this schematic sheet 1 and PCB1 are added, and you can also see the view of the PCB because there is no component added. Nothing is added. Nothing is added in the circuit side, or nothing for the PCB. So it's blank. So whatever you are adding, we will start adding the components for the Arduino Uno, and then we will see those components will be directly added to the workspace also. You can also save the components to the workspace, but we will see how can we save and manage the library in the workspace. So for this, you have to be with us in this series. So I am just placing this sample capacitor randomly 4.7 UF. I don't know what the package size is and what's the part number. I just added it randomly just so you can see that that capacitor will also be added in the sheet which is saved in the workspace. So you can also compare this sheet to the previous one sheet, what change you have made, uh, uh, what is the difference between the previous sheet and this new sheet. So you can also place the comments, like I am adding this 4.7 UF capacitor is added. So saving to the server and then reload the page again, and then you will see that capacitor will also be added. Just wait for a second. So now you can see this capacitor is over here. It's the same capacitor which we just added in the Altium Designer Develop. You can also place the comments, and how to place the comment. It's very easy, and we will see and learn in our upcoming videos. So be with us, and that's all for today's video. In this second video, we have learned how to create a team workspace in Altium Develop and how can we use it effectively. So in the upcoming video, we will see how to create Arduino Uno schematics in Altium Develop using Altium Designer Develop. So thanks for watching and follow us for the upcoming videos.